Hey guys, Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com. We are Winter NAMM 2017 in the loudest hall of this NAMM show, the drum hall, and there's guitar stuff. But anyway, if you can hear me, then you just know I'm talking to Kevin from Henretta Engineering here. We've talked to Kevin a few times before. We've seen some of his cool stuff. Kevin, you've got 3 new pedals here, and then this big console thing. What?
That's right. So the console is a new custom offering that I'm showing off, and it's essentially a custom-made box that can include. You can really fit up to about 13 effects in here. This one has 11 in it, and it's the same effects that I've got in my. Here we go. The same effects that I've got in my little no-knob line are all thrown into one big box, so you don't have to worry about interconnect cables. You don't have to worry about multiple power cables and so forth. It's a pretty no-nonsense board. I've got all the controls on the outside for you, and these are custom made to order. I can put switches on it to flip-flop the order of effects if you need to, and it's essentially just a kind of grab-and-go approach to a multi-pedal board.
So you have what, like 8 pedals in here?
You can fit 9 across the bottom. I've got 2 up in the corners. I've done them where you can squeeze a few more on there, but this is what I consider to be comfortable, which is 11 effects.
How much would this go for?
This goes for $10.99, ordered through our website, henrettaengineering.com.
And where are the switches for altering the order?
So here's one right here, and this puts the phaser either before all the drives or after the drives. Similar one for the compressor here, where I've got a switch to put the compressor after drives or before drives. Some people will request the same sort of thing for the boost. You can put a boost at the beginning or a boost at the end with a switch.
Gotcha. So it follows kind of a traditional notion of effect ordering, but with some flexibility.
Yeah, with the typical arguments that people get into. Where does compressor go, before or after? You can do them both if you want.
Okay. When we came in, what were you playing?
When you came in, I was playing a compressor into a drive, into a phaser, into a reverb.
Nice. All right, let's talk about the 3 new pedals, the smaller units.
Yeah, so the first 2 I have lined up here are part of a new H-branded line that I'm calling the H-Bomb line. So far, I've got a fuzz and a delay. I've got a drive coming out next week, and a what I'm calling a trembrato coming out in a couple weeks, and that's a tremolo plus a vibe, a pitch vibrato in one pedal. I plan to flush this whole line up to have a series of H-Bomb pedals with this year, probably 6 or 7 total. The 2 I have now are a fuzz. The fuzz is kind of, it's a little bit of an octave fuzz and a little bit of my Bluebird fuzz. And you can roll the fuzz control down to get more of the octave. And you roll it up and you get more just traditional fuzz.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is it a germanium unit?
No, it's an op-amp fuzz, which is what my blue is. Yeah, the little, I guess you can call that non-traditional. The next one is our delay pedal. And it's a pretty standard delay. It's got time, level, repeats control. It also has a tone control. Level up there. So you can go from pretty dark. You can get in the middle and you get more of like a tape delay, I would say. Or you can go all the way up. A pretty bright one. The bright one's great for a slapback. I kind of like.
I can't hear you that well,
Yeah.
but you said it's a digital delay, right?
It is it's the digital chip, yeah. With analog dry signal, with the PT2399 chip. A lot of boutique companies are using those.
Roughly how much time is available on the time knob?
Right around 450 milliseconds.
Okay.
Yeah, I can turn it up all the way.
Cool.
And then next up is what we call the Tremble tank, which is a 2-in-1, a reverb and a tremolo. So the idea is it's a pretty basic companion to just a simple amplifier. You can add trem and reverb to it. There's the reverb. The reverb sounds great with the fuzz. So.
Sounds pretty cool. What sort of tremolo circuit is it?
It's bias, what they call a bias tremolo circuit on that. And it's the same circuit as my Crimson Tremolo no-knob pedal, which is a top seller of mine.
Now, what does the toggle in the middle do?
The toggle flip-flops the order, so you can... Here, you can get the tremolo on the decay, or you can get it not. So it gets a little deeper when you do the reverb into the tremolo.
Very cool. So how much are these pedals going for?
The fuzz is going for 150, the delay is 160. The 2-in-1 here is 230.
Okay, cool. You want to tell people where to go online to find out more about these and everything else you do?
Yeah, absolutely. You go to henrettaengineering.com and we've got everything you would need to know about all of these.
Nice. Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com.